Morning, Leslie.
Good morning. Good morning.
What are you phoning me on a Thursday for?
Well, I'm not here today, Saturday, or I'm not here this coming Saturday, depending. Well, actually, no, because this will go out on Saturday, so I'm not here today. I'm in Wales.
You buggered me about a couple of weeks ago, didn't you, when you phoned up on the Friday, saying that was Saturday, and now here you are today, phoning me on a
Thursday,
and I always polish my shoes on a Thursday, so I was getting all... Because you've got to keep them waterproof. Although I have got a problem, boy. One of my laces, I bought a new pair of leather uppers,
Very nice.
And they were reduced in the sale. I thought, well, yeah, they'll come in handy. Well, they have now started to come in handy. But the lace won't stay done up.
Oh,
now,
no.
What is that?
I don't know. Do you not know how to tie them properly?
Of course I know how to tie me ruddy laces, don't I? But the thing is, as you're walking about, that's only on the right foot.
Yes.
And that come loose. That's the same lace as the other one, for you say, are they different laces?
Yes.
But for some reason, when I'm walking, I have to keep stopping, cock me lead up on the wall, and tying it up. That keep coming loose. Now, why is that?
I don't know. I'm not a cobbler. I wouldn't know. If any cobblers are listening today, any shoe fixers, menders,
Ain't got nothing to do with the bottom of the shoe, is it?
Well, the shoe fixers, the cobblers do the laces as well, don't they? They don't just fix the bottoms. They look after the whole shoe.
Hang on a minute, because I've got them here. I'm now looking at them.
Is it slippery?
Right?
Is it slippery?
Huh?
Is it slippery for some reason?
What's slippery?
The lace.
No, they're both the same.
Yes.
I'm looking, all the holes are the same as well.
Yes.
Oh, hang on a minute. There's a little tear here.
Ah, okay.
That'll have to go back. Don't keep the receipt as a thing.
Dodgy shoelace.
Do you know if you bought a pair of shoes in January and now, you've got to use them and there's a little tear, can I take them back?
I wouldn't think so, Brian. No.
I used them. I only used them recently. I know.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You take them back and explain it to them and tell us how you go on.
All right then, boy. Because I keep all my receipts. Boy. Are you?
I bet you do.
You one of them people?
No, I'm not one of those people. No.
No, you see, Mother used to do Tupperware parties back in the day, and so when we started clearing out our old stuff,
yes,
there were cupboards full.
Oh, really?
Of, Tupperware boxes, so I use them I keep all my screws in them now, I
yes.
put them in my shed and everything is in order, But the only problem I got,
yes,
I got a shed in the shelf, boy, right?
Yes, a shelf in the shed.
Huh?
You asked me last week to ask you about. Hang on, you asked me last week to ask you about your shelf in the shed. Not your shed in the shelf.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Well, because I've got all these Tupperware boxes, you see. I've got my nails and my screws. I keep all my bits and bobs in these Tupperware boxes.
Yep.
And the shelf in the shed, right, boy?
Yes.
Now, I ain't done nothing to it. I put it up.
Yep.
Right? And I put a spirit level on it.
Well done.
And the bubble say this level,
Yes, yes.
And yet, whenever I put anything up on it, something fall off it. Now, I can't get my head around that because I said, well, I don't know. I stood back and looked at it, and it do look as if that is a bit on the wonk. But when I put the spirit level on the shelf, the bubble is saying that's right. So what I'm trying to say, Leslie, is do you think that's the bubble is off? Or do you think that perhaps there's something wrong with the wood?
I reckon you've got a poltergeist.
Huh?
You've got a poltergeist throwing stuff off the shelf, probably.
No, because I just stand there and
that fall off. Well, maybe the wood is warped. Maybe the wood's warped. Put the bubble in a different place.
Because I had to done this thing off.
Yes.
I'll give it a ruddy good sand, because I said there might be a knot or something.
Yes.
And it look all right to me, boy, I put it back up. Yes, I'm putting in the same holes for you say that. I'll put the spirit level up on the shelf and the bubble is in the middle like it should be,
I wonder if you can get a faulty spirit level. Is that even a thing? Could that be a thing? Could that be a thing, a faulty spirit level? Could it be out?
I don't know. I ain't one of these people who know everything, but I thought because you've been about, you might have an idea what that might be. Do you think that'd be worth me borrowing another spirit level from somewhere?
Go and see if Marcus next door's got one.
No, I ain't going around there because that old cow, she'll come up with something nasty. What I'll do, I know, old Ticker, I shall be seeing him tomorrow on Friday, and I shall go down and see if I can borrow his. Not, I'll let you know, boy.
Thank you. Let me know how that goes. I had a nice week this week. I went to see.
Chucking it down the rain here, boy. Is it raining where you are?
There's plenty forecast this weekend. Well,
the grass is happy though, boy. It's good for the grass, isn't it? You know, the old lawn, that like it, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, at this point on Thursday it's raining, but on Saturday when people listen to this, I'll be in Wales, so I don't know what it's doing.
What are you all going there for?
Well, I've got family down there. I'm going to see my who am I going to see? I'm going to see my great grandparents' graves.
Right.
Yes.
You're going all that way?
Yes.
Just look at a couple of graves?
Well, we're going to meet some cousins and stuff like that. You know, let's get.
All right, boys. You're going to have a bit of a
family
like get together.
Yes, me and my cousin Gary are going down.
Oh, that'd be nice, boy.
Yeah, little road trip. But I went to see.
So you aren't taking the missus?
No, she's staying at home.
She'll be cleaning it out then.
Yeah, hopefully. This week I had a lovely week. This one I went to see Kylie Minogue. Do you know Kylie? Have you heard of Kylie Minogue?
Yes. Oh, yes. I heard of Kylie. She used to be in that
that soap.
That's right. Now, what the hell's that called, boy?
Neighbours.
Neighbours. That's right.
Yes.
That used to be on twice a day, you know.
Yes, it.
That did. They used to put it on. I think that was sort of late morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then if you missed it,
you could watch it at tea time.
Then they put it on tea time. But I remember her.
Yeah.
Because she did. She went on, had a couple of records, didn't she? You know.
Yes, the Locomotion. The Locomotion.
All right then, boy. Well, you know what you're doing. But the thing what I was saying was, with her, I used to. I weren't that. I know who she is, but I weren't keen on her. The one who used to make me laugh a lot was that old Mother Mangle. Do you remember her?
Mrs. Mangle.
She's a snotty old cow, wasn't she, boy? You know, she had to be known. She reminded me of her next door. She had to be in the know, knowing what's going on, curtain twitching. If she didn't know, she'd make it up. That's just like that woman next door, Marcus's missus. That's the truth. If she don't know it, she made it up.
Oh, dear.
You know, have you been watching the news this week?
A little bit, yes.
Do you know what, boy? Well, I like you, boy. I turn it on, I turn it off. You know, I just catch up on the headlines, see who's died today.
Yes.
But with the I'm worried about these immigrants, boy.
Okay, what, the ones coming on the boats?
Yes, because it's getting serious, Leslie.
It's not nice at all. Not nice for them either.
No, that ain't. Of course, it ain't. And you got to think, what must that be like for them to get in the butts and come over and risk your life, and all that. And I do feel sorry for them, but I'm afraid, Leslie, the time has come where we've got to say enough is enough. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, boy, because I sit there and I stew on things.
Yes,
Leslie.
you do. Yes.
And yeah, I know I do, boy. And as much as I feel sorry for them, the way I look at it is like this, boy. If they're coming over here, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, if they're going to be coming over here and contributing to what we're doing, so they want to come over here and be a dentist, or they want to be a doctor, or they want to, work at the docks, or they want to, sweep the streets, or, anything. As long as they want to come over here, do their bit, pay their dues, as we say,
Yes.
Then, and they've got the proper paperwork, they're going through the right channels, I think we say, well, hello, get off a book, and you go and get on at bus number A, right?
Okay, yes, bus number A.
Get on bus number A, and then with the other ones, you say, hello, me old matey, how you got your paperwork there? No, all right, then you can get on bus number B, right?
Yes.
So all the bus number A lot, they then go off, and we what's the word that we
they come across on the ferry, do they, on the bus?
So they get on the bus number A,
yes,
and then they take them off to a hotel or whatever. A process. That's the word.
Yes, they're processed. Yes.
Go through them and put them to work and all that lot, and give them the help they need.
Yes.
And then the other lot, if they didn't fill in the paperwork, they're on bus letter B. and then off they go to the airport somewhere.
Yep.
They put them on a flight to France and drop them off.
Right.
Now, if they done that, how long would that be before they turn up and they all got proper paperwork and willing to do their bit?
Well, Brian, I mean, I've many people have said before you should be Prime Minister.
I'm just thinking to myself, boy, they keep coming over, don't they? I mean, we're an island. I know we're a small island.
Yes.
You imagine, right? If we were just floating, gradually we'd be sinking under, wouldn't we? The more people that come on the shores, we'd step. Now, I know that ain't going to happen like that because I ain't soft, but what I'm saying is, where are we going to keep putting all these people, boy? You know, and France, the ruddy French, they just stand there, they're taking pictures of them. They don't stop them, do they, boy?
No, they don't.
I said, I bet, it wouldn't surprise me if they got a butt out there and they're waving them off. Cheerio together, you know, off you go, have a nice time. But that's my... I know
Yes.
there'll be people, boy, who'll probably say you daft old bugger, keep your mouth shut. But that's how I think we should be dealing with this, boy.
Do you feel better? You've got that off your chest?
Huh?
I said, do you feel better for getting that off your chest and explaining?
Well, no, I know you're probably thinking you silly old sod, you, but I'm just saying, Leslie, that, you know, a lot of people I stand in the fish and chip shop queue and that's all they're talking about, boy.
No, you're absolutely
It's just
right.
going up,
No.
you know, but hey, you noticed how much bit card now is?
I know, it's not a cheap meal now, is it?
No, but it's still nice, though, boy, nothing like it.
Yeah, but you get pensioners' price, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I
Yes.
get me discount, boy.
Yes.
You know, you're hunter. You got to get what you can, boy, ain't you?
Yeah, you paid for it for your life, haven't you? You might as well get something back.
I really well have. I'll get what I can. Thank you very much. And I'll let me winter fuel allowance back and all if you want to start a lot of that.
Brian, thank you very much. I'm glad you've been watching the news this week. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week, next Saturday.
You're calling Saturday next
I'll call you
time.
next Saturday next week. Yes.
All right then, boy.
All right, boy.
Have a good time in Wales.
I will. Cheerio.
Right. Cheerio together.